Mata-Hari, a name that evokes mystery and intrigue, a figure shrouded in the tales of espionage and seduction. Who was she? A cunning spy, a seductive power player, or something more? Imagine the early 1900s, a world on edge, nations teetering on the brink of war. It's a time of spies and secrets, where loyalty is fluid and danger lurks in every shadow. Enter the world of Mata-Hari, where secrets are currency and deception is art. Her story takes us through a labyrinth of loyalty and betrayal. Mata-Hari, the alleged femme fatale. Was she the mastermind spy as claimed, or merely a pawn in a much larger game? Let's peel back the layers of her legend to find the truth. In Leeuwarden, Friesland, 1876, Margaretha Geertruide Zell was born. A simple Frisian girl, Margaretha's early life was humble, far from the glamour she'd later know. Margaretha dreamed of more than her small-town life. She aspired to captivate audiences, to live a life of adventure and romance. Margaretha's dreams took a detour with her marriage to Rudolph MacLeod. It was a troubled union marked by deceit and heartache, a stark contrast to her youthful aspirations. Tragedy struck with the loss of her children, a blow that shattered her world. Yet in her darkest hour, Margaretha's transformation began. From these trials, the persona of Mata-Hari started to emerge. This was not the end, but a new beginning. Margaretha was evolving into the figure of Mata-Hari. Margaretha's transformation into Mata-Hari is a tale of rebirth. From a disillusioned wife to an exotic dancer, she reinvented herself, claiming a new identity in a world that offered her little as herself. Mata-Hari wasn't just a dancer. She was a spectacle, enchanting audiences across Europe with her exotic performances. She crafted a mystique of being a trained Eastern priestess, captivating her audience regardless of the truth behind these claims. She became an icon of seduction and mystery, not just for her dance, but for the aura she exuded. Her name echoed from Paris to Berlin, capturing the imaginations of the elite. But this persona was a facade. Behind the glamour, Mata-Hari guarded her true self, using her image as a shield against her vulnerabilities and past pains. From the dazzling stages of Europe to the shadowy realms of espionage, Mata-Hari's journey takes a dark and dangerous turn. Our story now delves into a world where secrets are currency and trust is a rare commodity. Picture Europe, engulfed by the First World War. Spies weave a web of intrigue, their information potentially tipping the scales of this global conflict. It's in this tumultuous world that Mata-Hari steps into the role of a spy. How did a famous dancer become embroiled in espionage? Her transformation began with her relationships with high-ranking military officers and politicians. Mata-Hari's charm and connections made her a valuable asset in the world of wartime intelligence. Rumors started swirling. Mata-Hari, accused of being a double agent, allegedly played a perilous game between France and Germany. France suspected her of spying for Germany, while Germany believed she might be a French double agent. Her international lifestyle and ability to cross borders freely made her a prime suspect in the eyes of both nations. Espionage in this era was a game of shadows, with secret codes, clandestine meetings, and hidden messages. Mata-Hari, with her extensive social network, found herself at the center of these covert operations. But was she the mastermind of espionage as accused, or merely a convenient target for countries desperate for a scapegoat? Specifically, Mata-Hari was accused of revealing details about the Allies' new weapon, the tank, to the Germans, and of passing French military secrets. However, evidence was circumstantial and largely based on her liaisons with numerous military officers. Mata-Hari's story forces us to question the boundaries between reality and illusion. In a war where information was as lethal as bullets, could one woman's actions have swayed entire battles? Or was she, like on stage, merely performing a role thrust upon her? 1917 marks the downfall of Mata-Hari. Arrested in Paris, she is charged with espionage, accused of being a double agent for Germany and France. The evidence? Largely based on her connections with military officers and her frequent travels across international borders. Her arrest comes after the French intelligence intercepts a suspicious message from Germany. They believe it points to Mata-Hari as a German spy. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, her lifestyle and liaisons make her an easy target. Mata-Hari's trial is swift and sensationalized. The media portrays her as a dangerous seductress who betrayed France. The trial focuses more on her character and personal life than on solid evidence of espionage. Throughout the trial, Mata Hari maintains her innocence. Her defense is weak. Her lawyers are not given access to the full charges or evidence against her. It's a trial that seems more about her reputation than her actual deeds. Mata Hari is found guilty and sentenced to death. On October 15, 1917, she is executed by firing squad. Reports say she faced her execution bravely, refusing a blindfold. Mata Hari's death fuels her legend, leaving us with more questions than answers. Was she a spy or merely a scapegoat? Her story blurs the line between reality and myth, leaving a legacy shrouded in mystery.